Well, when he goes after him like he is here,
and that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. That is tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
that is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
See if he can get something going here. 2 straight birdies. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. This is a good driving hole. From the championship tee box, players will aim just to the right of those fairway bunkers. A left center fairway position is ideal. Right center workable, but it means dealing with the right green side bunker on the approach. Like many others here at East Lake, the green is sloped from back to front. That's classic Donald Ross, making ball position on the green critical. I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Good chance at one. That's well played. And a good look at birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. Nice putt for birdie. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his middle.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, this par 4 14th is straight away. But it is narrow. You have to put the ball in play off the tee here.
Tom Weisskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my art.
It looks like Rory PGA, Frank, sticking the follow through. And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Can't hide the flag stick from that man. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. There are just 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. This is the second and last of the 5 pars, the 15th. It is only 525 yards, and if you walk away with par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This is a chance to make birdie or eagle. Good contact, good result. Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Frank, what a turn of events here.
You're absolutely right, Rich. This round started off completely on the wrong foot, but he's managed to somehow keep his composure and turn this round completely in the other direction.
That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Tour Championship. This is always a pivotal shot in the round, the second here at the par 5 15. Frank, just a beautiful day out there today, but there are some challenges.
Yeah, those tricky winds up there, you've really got to focus on exactly how strong it is and what direction, because it's very easy to make the mistake of hitting the wrong club out here. You make a mistake with the wrong club choice, even a good swing is not going to get rewarded.
Oh, it looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are, because, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Just the tap in to finish the hole.
No mistake made there with par.
Players now arriving at the 16th hole, 481-yard par 4, and Frank, the pressure is really starting to mount here in the final round of the Tour Championship.
Oh, you can smell that $10 million right now. You can also see that fairway shrinking. Notice the look of those four bunkers down the left. The fairway gets narrower and narrower the further you go down. You can try and fly past them, but this is going to be another one where the tee shot's downhill and the second shot.
Good looking shot right here. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie.
Even par currently.
Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par and you keep things steady. Final round of the Tour Championship, just a couple of holes to play. 455-yard par 4 17. Frank, it is a big moment, and it is a tough par 4.
And it's a big stage with all that water on the left, so you're well aware where you don't want to go. And if you don't notice those 3 bunkers on the right, you better have a look at your yardage book, because they'll easily come into play if you just bail out to the right. This requires simply your best tee shot and an equally good second shot.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way. He's like cyber vision. Shot after shot, right at the flag.
Just dialed in. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Frank, here we are, the final hole of the final round of the final event of the FedEx Cup season.
Yeah, this is it. They give you a little bit of a reprieve. You wouldn't think you could do too much damage on this. But if you have to make 3 to win, and that's to win everything, there's much easier holes to play than this.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Has his par. That has to feel so good. A big championship victory. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Well, here we are at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. We're located along the St. Johns River in the Sunshine State, Florida. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, what stands out when you look at the wetlands?
The swampland, the gators, really it's a good driving golf course, Rich. Not a lot of fairway bunkers in play here at Wetlands, but if you drive the ball well here, you really can get a good score out here at Wetlands. They play the web.com here every now and again, so we've seen some good scores over the years, but always fun to be playing in Florida. Sun on your back, warm golf conditions.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Settles in over the putt. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. Been fun so far. Let's see what's happening out at hole number 5. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
He's gone for a little extra.
Come on, you can't hit a ball that hard.
That is crushing it beyond all crushing.
Frank, I know you like boxing. That was some heavyweight power right there.
Smoked it.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. This shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Could use this one. This is for par. That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. That might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
315. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Strong winds have been a factor all day here, Frank. What's the key to scoring low in conditions like this?
Well, sometimes you've almost got to make the ball go to ground. You've just got to keep it out of those high breezes, play away from the trouble.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here. Safely on the dance floor.
So frustrating sometimes on the greens, isn't it? Drop shot here at the 6th. Putt drops. Now at 1 over par. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 500.